guys, welcome to a fucking discussion for Paper Mario and the Origami King. Oh boy.
And the Origami King?
Paper Mario, the Origami King, whatever.
No, the full title is Paper Mario, the Origami King announcement trailer, Nintendo Switch. Come on, man.
Alright, yes, you're right. You're completely right. Anyway. Oh god, no! Why? We're doing this again! Why are we doing this again?
What do you mean?
Nintendo, what the fuck you doing? You already probably have Mario and Luigi killed off because of the fucking Alpha Dream, and now this shit? You're still gonna keep up with this shit?
Yeah, I know.
Come on, the success of Persona 5 didn't tell you that there was still a life for turn-based RPGs in this world?
It's strange, really, you know. When I first saw this, I got like a rush of happiness followed by just a small tad of, you know, like, regret. Because I was like, something's not going to be right. I can just tell. It's just going to be... It looks like it's just going to be Color Splash again, but I don't know. There's some things that make it seem a little bit different, but at the same time, it's just... I mean, you know, Kirsty and Huey, just replace it with that frickin' whatever, that little fairy origami paper guy. You know
what? I don't even blame Sticker Star for that, because that feels like something that Mario and Luigi Dream Team started with the Pillow King guy, where it's like the only unique character.
Or more like fucking.
Did Sticker Star come first? Which came first?
What are you talking about, dude? Bowser's Inside Story had Starlo.
Okay, but Starlo was like multiple games, and they weren't really like the plot important character.
Still kind of on that same scale.
Plus, Starlo was also in Dream Team.
I mean, technically speaking, Stuffwell from Shut up,
no,
Rusty.
You're right. You're kind of right with Stuffwell, yeah, I think.
He was kind of like that first one that was like that, but I mean, Kirsty was stupid. Okay, I hated Kirsty from Sticker Star. She was boring. She was dumb. The whole story of Sticker Star was dumb. I didn't like it. Huey was a much more interesting character. He had a lot more to talk about, and I think, okay, I know this is going to be a bit weird, but the transition from Sticker Star to Color Splash, I felt like they took Sticker Star and improved upon some of the aspects of the game and made it a lot better. However, when you look at it, it still isn't the Paper Mario that the Paper Mario that I know and love. You know, much like everybody else, or mostly everybody else. I don't know. There's still a lot of good reviews for this, or good feedback.
The thing is that you gotta understand is that me, Connor, and even JJ, who appears on the channel sometimes, we all have like a deep like history with Paper Mario as like a franchise.
I'm sure a lot of people do as well. I mean, honestly, if you have not played the 1,000-Year Door, you know, I don't know what you haven't done.
Well, yeah, you do. They haven't played the 1,000-Year Door.
Shut up.
They've shut the door on that. But, you gotta understand that this isn't something where it's like Mario Galaxy, where it's like, yeah, it's not the original 3D games, but this is still, like, really good and enjoyable. It's like seeing a series become a shadow of its former self.
Yeah. Well, okay, I'll say this, though. One thing I didn't like about Color Splash was the boss fights weren't unique at all. I feel that with this game, I'm kind of hoping they can maybe come up with some more unique bosses. Because Color Splash was just the Koopalings, you know? And I like the Koopalings, but dear God, they are just shoved everywhere. And I didn't like how the main villain was sort of Bowser still. You know, in Color Splash. Same for Sticker Star. It's just Bowser. Bowser and Bowser. In this game, it doesn't look like it's going to be Bowser. So, it looks like they're going to change it up a little bit, at least story-wise, but I don't know. I don't know how much they can go. I mean, they don't even come up with, like, unique Origami characters, you know? Or, like, unique Origami, like, enemies. It's just, like, Origami Goomba. Origami Pokey, you know?
Yeah. One thing... The thing that was, like, really stood out about the Mario RPGs is that they were fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure, you had your standard
I mean,
Mario
you had a
mix.
fucking Bean Kingdom.
There was a Bean Kingdom, you got fucking... And then there's just, like, weird-ass fucking enemies in Paper Mario.
Yeah, like the spinny
even
ones.
Some of the NPCs. Even the NPCs were fucking weird.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
There were NPCs that didn't even have, like, enemy variants. Like, the dog people, it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Flavio. We had some fucking English
I think
bastard.
Flavio... I think Flavio is beanish.
Nah, that's stupid.
Well, no, he likes Chocola Cola.
Shut up. No, he doesn't.
Okay, anyway. I don't know, it's just...
Does that make Bobbery a bean person? Because he likes Chocola Cola as well?
Okay, but Flavio's green?
He's not green.
Yeah, he is.
He's not fucking green. He's like yellow.
His fate.
He's a fucking...
Is he?
Simpsons character.
Is he?
Yeah, man.
I remember him being green.
Let me look him up.
Look at that, he's yellow.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
For some reason, I thought he was green.
He's fucking yellow.
Listen, but getting back on topic, I'll admit I was wrong. I'm not trying to say that I wasn't wrong, because obviously I was, but Paper Mario, like, modern-wise, it just doesn't have, like, the same identity that
they've
it
taken
used to
the
have.
soul out of it, really.
Yeah. I mean, the turn-based combat is there, but, like, to what end? Because it doesn't have flower points, there's no badges or anything. I mean, it's like, imagine taking a Final Fantasy game and taking everything that makes it Final Fantasy out.
Yeah, I agree. And it's like, okay.
It's like Final Fantasy VII without materia. What the fuck is it?
If you go to, like, 1.1.12, you see that, like, Bob-omb that's, like, crossing his legs and whatnot. And it's like, this is kind of, like, the personality stuff I want to see. But it's just a fucking Bob-omb.
Unique yeah, it's still just a fucking Bob-omb.
Yeah, you know? I mean, I don't ask for much. It shouldn't be that difficult to come up with it. You know? Like, a little part of me just thinks, like, did they just, like... have they really tapped out on, like, unique characters, you know? Have they really tapped out on making unique characters? Like, from Super Paper Mario. Have they really tapped out on it?
I'm trying to remember, like, did Sticker Star come first, or was it Dream Team? Because I need to know.
I don't know. I don't think it really matters.
No, it does. It does, because...
I'm pretty sure Dream Team came first, but I don't know. Well, okay, just look up...
Sticker Star
came first. Well, what does it matter, then?
It matters because it's kind of felt the same with every Mario RPG since Sticker Star. Because it's always been like, we're still in the Mushroom Kingdom, and there's like one weird character, and then the rest of the NPCs are...
Well, Dream Team had a lot of unique bosses, though. There was a lot of unique bosses and enemies in that game, though.
Yeah, I know, but it's been mostly prevalent in...
Paper Mario, I know.
I know, but it's just like, you don't go anywhere anymore.
Pilo Island and Dream Team?
I never beat Dream Team, to be fair.
Okay.
And right now I'm talking about Paper Mario.
I know, but you're just making it seem like all the Mario RPG games.
Well, I mean, kind of a little bit. I mean, there's kind of fucking Paper Jam that kind of had that kind of thing going for it.
Well, Paper Jam was a mess. I don't know. It was a fine game, but it just wasn't the crossover game I was expecting.
I it just sucks that crossover came way too late because it's only the boring parts of Paper Mario.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just it just like whatever happened to just going to all these weird and wacky locations.
Yeah.
And yeah, you still go to like weird and wacky locations, but it's like
I'll say
how many
this.
pyramids are we gonna go to?
I'll say this though. Color Splash had a lot of. No, hold on. That's not what I was gonna say. Sticker Star and Color Splash had a problem where a lot of the places were level based. You know what I mean? Because you kind of were like on a map and you pick a level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I really didn't like that. And I don't think I've seen it at all in this trailer. I don't think I've seen anything like that. So if it's a bit more open world, that might be a little more enticing to me. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Because
it just feels like they turned Paper Mario into the Yoshi franchise, where it's all about just arts and crafts first before any actual depth.
Yeah. I think I can agree on that. It does feel kind of, shitty.
And because the two of them are both going for like the papercraft aesthetic over and over and over again, it's like they kind of feel homogenous, especially since the defining feature that kind of separated the two while having a similar aesthetic was the fact that one of them was an RPG and the other was a platformer. But now it's just like, what even is Paper Mario? It's not a proper RPG.
It's not a proper platformer either.
It's not really a proper adventure game either, so just what the fuck is it?
Yeah.
It's just some kind of thing.
It's weird. It's like they took like the fun aspects of an RPG, leveling up, getting stronger, took all that away, They took the fun aspects of exploration in a 3D game, or in a 3D platformer game, took that away by making it, like, level-based, It's a bit strange, really,
It feels like they're just trying to homogenize all of Mario into, like, one aesthetic.
Yeah, but it's like, why are you doing it like that? Paper Mario is kind of like his own thing,
That's what was cool about how many different series of Mario there were. Like, Mario could be a lot of things. It could be the weird thing with the bean people. It could be fucking aliens in one game. It could be fucking an ancient castle underground in another game with fucking tornado people.
Wait, what is that? What are you talking about with that?
Well, I'm talking about the Spinias and the fucking Rogueport Underground.
Oh.
It's just... even Super Paper Mario understood that it could be different stuff.
Super Paper Mario was like the last great Paper Mario game.
I don't even really agree.
The gameplay
is something that I didn't agree with, and I still loved it.
Yeah, the story is what really captured us, There was a lot of interesting characters that had an interesting plot going on, Sure, there was still a lot of, Koopas and, Bob-ombs or whatever, a lot of the, regular
whatever.
enemies. But there was still plenty of, unique enemies to fight, unique people to meet.
The fucking Sammer guys, Francis.
Yeah, exactly.
The Underworld. I may not enjoy the gameplay of Super Paper Mario as much as some other people do, but I would be fucking just atrociously wrong just to say that it's not a true Paper Mario game based off of just its world and characters alone.
Yeah. The only thing that makes it different is just how the game is played. That's pretty much it. They just decided to do something different with it.
Paper Mario is so much more than just the traditional grassland, just desert,
ruins.
Island.
Yeah. I gotta agree.
Forest.
I haven't really seen much that's been unique, this is still the Mushroom Kingdom as well.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't even think Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door even had a fucking desert.
The Thousand Year Door. I mean, technically, Dry Desert.
Well, I'm talking about what.
Remember?
Well, that was mentioned by name.
Yeah, it was mentioned by name. That's pretty much it. That's the only instance of it, though.
And I know, like,
though I guess
even Paper Mario Original kind of did the whole thing with that, where it's like the different locations. But one, that was the first game. Two, it was kind of like Paper Mario Original kind of felt like almost a parody of a traditional Mario game.
What are you talking about? There was plenty of unique locations.
I know, but it was like you go through all those locations that you would see in a traditional Mario game, but there's fucking sassy NPCs everywhere and fucking
yeah. There's
RPG
always
battles.
A town you visit. You know, like Yoshi's Village. You visit the Penguin Town. You know, there's always something like that. You know, the world felt lively because of it. In Color Splash, it was like you go to fucking whatever it's called. Palette Island. I don't fucking know what it was called. And it's stupid. It was just stupid because it was like you just visit a forest and then you visit a desert and then you visit. It's just stupid. It's not fun.
From what I've seen from the writing too, like it doesn't really feel like. Okay, so this is kind of be a bit weird to try and.
Wait, the writing in what? Origami King?
No, not Origami King. We haven't even seen it, hardly any of the writing in Origami King.
I mean, I don't know, man. That beginning with Peach was pretty fucking weird.
Yeah, it was weird, but in Color Splash, it was like, yeah, the writing was funny, but it felt like that game had like none of the charm from the writing of the original, but all of the sarcasm from the original series. So a lot of the dialogue just felt like sarcastic, and yeah, that's funny, but it doesn't. There's not. I don't know. I
mean, when a game doesn't really have much of a plot, you can only really rely on that. Really, you can't really have any charming dialogue. You know, what's the plot of Color Splash?
Kind of what it is.
You gotta get the big paint stars, bring them back to the place. That's it. You know. At least with like the thousand. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you were talking. Go ahead.
So, like, I mean, at least with like Thousand Year Door, it was like your goal was to collect the crystal stars. You know, not to open up the door to find out what's inside, what's going on. You know, every time you collect a crystal star, you get more and more like build up for something. There's no build up with Color Splash. You just collect the paint stars. You put them back in place, and then that's it. There's nothing to it.
There's no, like, mystery, right?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, maybe at the end it was like Bowser wasn't really the bad guy, it was the black paint. And it was like, and Bowser was just like, oh, hey, Mario, we're best buds. And then the black paint's like, oh, no, wait, I'm evil, ah, ha, ha. And it's like, okay. But, like, that's it? You just gotta leave it that ambiguous? You know? Like, that's it? What's the black paint do?
All of Color Splash.
Well, all I'm going to say is that the black paint that or envelops Bowser, I guess, actually takes control of him, and that's why all the Koopalings were attacking, because they thought it was actually Bowser or something. I don't know. It's stupid. Oh, and then Huey fucking dies. Oh, sorry. Spoilers for anybody who hasn't played Color Splash.
So Kirsty lives. Where the fuck was she?
I don't fucking know, man. Kirsty lives for some stupid reason. She was like the most boring character, the most boring companion for Mario. So, but you know what I find weird? We're seeing a lot of people follow Mario, you know, and I have to wonder, how do you know they don't do anything though?
Okay, I'll be fair. I don't know. But I know what the fucking series has become. They don't do anything.
I don't know. I feel like that's a bit presumptuous. Because it's like, it seems like, and like they've actually have there is a little thing that talking about how Like you, what was it? There was something I saw, where it was like basically you have to become friends with some people. So it's just like certain specific enemies, you know, including Bowser and Bowser Jr. So it was like, okay, and it's like you see them in the plot, and it's like they're with Mario, you know, they're not like attacking him or anything, you know. So it's strange.
How much is it like really going to amount to, though? It's like
that I don't know.
It's like they're not really party members from what I can tell. As far as I can really tell, they're just going to be travel companions, and they're going to be an excuse to make a few sarcastic clips and hardly anything else.
Yeah.
They're not going to stick with you in the whole journey. They're not going to provide you backup during combat. They're not even going to be a character. The guy's name is fucking Bob-Omb, and I can only imagine what the Toad's name is. Good
Toad?
Lord, surprise me.
Oh, Lord Toad, man. Also, a little bit off topic, but you know how in the beginning you're talking to Origami Peach?
Yeah?
You know what I find really weird about modern Paper Mario game or modern Mario games in general?
What?
They take like the inside of Peach's castle from Mario 64, but they don't really make it the same. Every inside of Peach's castle is always different, you know? But then it's also like they try to like keep the layout the same, but then it's like there's a window there instead of a room with the painting, you know?
Well, she's constantly remodeling. And now there's an entire border wall around the castle, which is weird. Never seen that before.
Yeah, that's true.
I think, anyway. Actually, I think there was one around the castle in, funnily enough, Paper Mario 1. Wow, continuity.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. The series has gone back to its roots. Guys, they want the series to go back to its roots. We have to go back to Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh my god.
Haven't they been there like 5 million times? No, it's okay. It's okay. I know what the series needs. You take the paper and then you fold it.
Well, okay. I'll say this. Okay, you know what's weird though? So there's this one section in the trailer that shows like a boat, like you're crossing through a sea, and you look through the menu, and at the bottom it says Open Sea Chart. So this is what I'm talking about, where it seems like they're breaking away from the whole level-based structure, and more doing a whole like open exploration thing. Which,
if that is what that is, because that could just as very much easily be like a one-world gimmick, where it's just the island level, so now you got some islands to explore for the time being.
I feel like if that's the case, though, there's going to be a lot of islands that are just going to be something else, you know? I don't know. I feel a bit different. I feel like this is going to be a bit different. I want to make a review of this when it comes out, just to see what they would do to fix it. If they're, because, I mean, when Color Splash came out, there was a lot, and I mean a lot, of criticism for it. I know there was. There was a lot of criticism. So, it's kind of weird to see them just release this game. By the way, it's coming out in 2 months as well, so just makes me think, like, what were they...
Oh, yeah, like, not much is going to change between this
game so
and
what we're seeing in the trailer is what we're going to get, really, you know? They're not going to really change much, obviously. I mean, not to say that they've shown off everything, but, you know.
I don't mean to be, like, all doom and gloom and stuff like that, but... it's been so fucking long since the last Paper Mario game. This must be how people feel. Like
with
Sonic
like Star
fans
Fox.
that don't like Sonic fans that don't like the boost formula. Seeing boost game after boost game, this must be how they feel, because it's just like.
Well, I mean, that's probably how you feel. Or wait,
well,
you don't really you're okay with the boost formula though, right?
I don't mind it. I'd rather see a different formula, but, if it's good boost formula, it's good boost formula.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind Unleashed, I don't mind Sonic Colors, all that, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Forces, no, but I'll admit it, I think Paper Mario is just one of those games where it's like I just become a purist with it just because they burned me. They burned me twice.
Yeah, and they're probably gonna burn you a third time.
Yeah, I'm just not interested.
What really upsets me though is that it's like by making these games, it makes me feel like that they have just given up. No, not that they've given up. It's just more like it makes me feel like they're tapped out of ideas for like a traditional like RPG Paper Mario game, you know?
And that's when you give it to another studio. That's what you do.
Yeah, I know, that's true, but a little part of me also thinks like, you know, like would you really be tapped out, you know? Cuz it's like it doesn't really feel like you've done much, you know?
Yeah, they did 2 games. And
exactly.
Plus, considering how many considering how many new Super Mario Bros. That's what this feels like now that I think about it. Not to cut off from what I was saying before, or what I was about to say, but this is just new Super Paper Mario. Because it just doesn't feel unique.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. They just keep shoving that new... They just keep shoving that new Super Mario Bros. Thing all the time. So I know exactly what you mean.
It feels like, especially like to this battle system, they have this weird thing where it's like all the enemies are like cycling around Mario, and you have to line them up to beat them.
Yeah, I don't understand that as well. I'm kind of hoping they... A little part of me thinks like, what is that about? You know, like what's the deal with that?
Listen, when I'm playing Final Fantasy or Persona or whatever turn-based RPG, I don't want them fucking cycling around. Just a good RPG doesn't need all these fucking kinds of gimmick shit. If this is like a side mode, that's one thing. But a good RPG just needs good progression. It needs good dungeons. It needs good spells and stuff that you can equip. In Paper Mario's case, that would be badges.
Yeah, badges were really great.
The best thing about turn-based RPGs is that if all of that works and that you keep improving on it on each game, then you don't have to change the formula too much, as long as the world and the characters and the story and the music and everything else falls into place and it's unique between each title. You don't have to heavily change the gameplay each and every time. That's what makes RPGs work.
Yeah, exactly. I agree completely with that. It's kind of weird. I'm looking at this battle system. I'm not 100% sure. It might be something else. But you know how there's like a bunch of toads in the background? Like I was sitting down.
It's like the audience.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was just like an audience. Of course it's all toads. A fucking course it's all toads.
I mean, I'll be fair here. Like, I know it's all toads, but... No, I guess I can't really say that, because the audience in Thousand Year Door had, like...
There was, like, Dry Bones,
in there
Koopas... There was...
I mean, there were all you
Shy Guys?
Brother in there.
Luigi could show up. Sometimes X-Nuts, the enemies...
Yeah, fucking... Dude, you remember that one boss, Magnus von Grapple, and how the Punies were on one side towards Mario, and then the X-Nuts
I love that shit. That shit was awesome. That shit was awesome.
What the fuck happened, man?
Yeah. They just kind of gave up, really.
I don't know, man. It ain't... I don't need Paper Mario Dartboard.
Yeah. I don't need it either. It literally is just a fucking dartboard.
Hey guys, I see you like Persona, and
what?
it has a dartboard in it now. So we decided to have a dartboard.
Bruh.
That's what you liked about that game, right? You had the dartboard?
Bruh, I'm gonna kill you. That's the stupidest thing you could have said.
Paper Mario.
And a little part of me, seeing how much coins you have as well, it makes me think, like, what's the point of the coins? Guess maybe you're right, where you're probably gonna buy, like, a whole bunch of items.
12,176 coins. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at that. The only stat we have here is HP.
Yeah.
And also there's a timer.
There's a timer?
Up at the top right during the battle portion, there's like a timer there for some reason.
I don't see a timer. Oh.
Up in the top right.
Oh, yeah, that was for the... That was just for the, I guess that was during the combat system.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Now that I look at it.
It didn't show up for me because I was on a different still.
Wait, let me see. Oh, I guess you have, like, you're on, like, a timer to, like, line up your shots.
Yeah, I guess. I don't understand that, though. It's a bit strange.
I think maybe the reason that they keep fucking up Paper Mario, you know what, maybe that's a bit harsh, but I feel the need to be a little harsh because, you know, the wound's still fresh. So forgive me for being harsh. I'm gonna be harsh.
Go ahead.
Fucking up Paper Mario. The reason that they're doing is because maybe they feel like they're just like, hey, maybe we don't have to make a standard RPG and we can make something totally unique. It's like, oh, you don't raise stats, you get more HP, and then we have this cycling mechanic, and here's some cards, which just, it wasn't really the super unique gameplay of Paper Mario that made it interesting. It was how it was basic, but it was satisfying, and you got really attached to your partners because they were all great characters.
Yeah.
It just...
at least for a Mario
felt
game.
Good. Yeah. Everything just felt good.
Yeah.
Like, progression was really nice. You had different, like, ways you could do it. It's kind of like a little bit of a skill tree kind of thing. You could build your own, like, stats and stuff. If you want to build more BP, you want more HP, full FP.
Yeah, I know. It was great.
Upgrade party members, get more attacks. Yeah, you were a bit limited, but it didn't matter because getting the new attacks was satisfying, and they often did really nice things.
Mm-hmm.
It was a really satisfying RPG.
It really was. It was just a nice, simple RPG, and that's what really, you know, like, I mean, I expected them to, like, continue to improve the game and, like, you know, add more to it, you know, but not just get rid of the stuff that we liked, you know?
Yeah, and it's just
like I would be okay with half of the stuff that they have in like Sticker Star, if it was just a traditional RPG, you know?
Yeah.
Like the whole placing sticker thing is like a neat idea. I like that because it helps. Like it's a nice puzzle solving aspect, you know? Same goes for what they did in Color Splash, where it was like, you know, coloring in the specific. Wait, I can't remember what they did with Color Splash. I can't remember what it was. I think there was something to do with the A button.
Color Splash was, hey, people don't like that we took the hammer out. Okay, make a game entirely about the hammer.
Yeah.
I don't get it. They didn't like it. What? Is it because we didn't put enough hammer? No, we put too much hammer. Put less hammer.
What I want to know is what's the deal with the whole Samus head at the end?
I don't know. I guess it's like the best gag in the game that they had.
Oh God. You
or
think
maybe
so?
they're teasing Metroid Prime 4.
You know what I just fucking noticed?
What?
In this video?
The Donkey Kong head?
Oh, that.
Donkey Kong head?
Yeah, that and there's a toad in the trash can.
Yeah, I know. That's what I want to do. I want to put all these toads straight into the trash can.
Yeah, because they're all fucking not even the same. Or not even different.
I don't know what the budget
God, there's so many different, like, unique toad designs.
I don't want toads, though.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking sick of Toad. Alright, let me say this real quick. I want to plug this. I haven't played it. I only learned about this game today. Instead of this, go buy Bug Fable on Steam or PS4 or whatever else it's on.
Go follow
that game is...
Scrap Story on Twitter as well, because that shit's great as well. If you want,
both of those
No, go ahead.
Both of those games are Paper Mario, just without Mario.
Yeah.
That's it.
If you're really looking forward to that, you know, definitely look into it because...
Wait, is Scrap Story out?
No, it's still in development. That's why I said go follow it on Twitter, because that's what I've been doing.
Go
They've
follow
been releasing
that and go
demos,
buy
though.
Bug Fable. Bug Fable is like actually out right now, and I'm not sure how much it is, but go buy it on Steam. If you have a good enough computer, right? I'm pretty sure it could run a potato, from what I saw. But just go do that. That's actual Paper Mario.
Yeah, just without Paper Mario.
Which is, fine. It's like, if I can, I actually want to get Bug Fable, because that looks amazing.
Well, then go ahead and get it.
At some point.
At some point.
I'm still knee deep in Final Fantasy IX, but
yeah.
I last. You know what? I think that's just enough. Do you have anything else you want to say? Like some last words about Paper Mario, Paper Shredder?
Paper Shredder. It's Origami. We're not into Paper Shredder yet. That's the final Paper Mario game.
Yeah, that's the one where it's just putting it straight in the trash can.
Well, I'll say this. Looking at... You know how Mario extends his arms? Like he folds his arms and does all that? Well...
New arms rep.
I know. From what it looks like in there, it looks like it's just going to be that whole... I can't remember what Color Splash did. But... I think there was something about coloring in something. I don't fucking remember. I really can't remember. But basically, sometimes... So you
think that's the big gimmick?
Not really the big gimmick, but the big, puzzle-solving thing. Because, in Sticker Star, it was if you're stuck somewhere, press the A button and see if you can place a sticker down. That was the whole thing. Color Splash had something
that was
similar.
The big gimmick.
I wouldn't call that a gimmick, though. That was just the puzzle-solving aspect.
I mean, that would make it the gimmick, then.
Whatever. Okay, fine. We'll call it a gimmick, because I'm not sure if that's right or not, but whatever. Anyways, Color Splash had something else. I can't remember what it was, but it had something along those lines. And it looks like this thing is just going to be the same thing, Because I'm looking at it, he kind of uses his arms to, tear open a little part, and I guess that, opens up. And I guess it's just used to, get to a new area. He tears, something outside of, on the side of a house. You know what I mean? You saw that?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
It looks like that's just going to be press the A button, and then you'll be able to find out if you can rip anything open,
Yeah. It's just the thing.
I gotta say, though, as much as I do love all the papery aspects of it all, it just doesn't feel like they put the charm into it,
Too much. Listen, there's an old adage that people have started saying kind of recently, ever since this whole downtrend of the series started. And I'll repeat it as many times as I have to. The reason we love this series wasn't because it was Paper Mario, it's because it was Mario's story.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
The visual design was just a means to an end. The visual design was just to be hey, it's a pop-up book because it's like an RPG story. It wasn't just paper for the sake of being paper.
I agree completely. Maybe that's why they really thought to change it, and keep Mario and Luigi as that. But even then, Mario and Luigi might be dead, so what are we going to do there?
Yeah, there's no Mario RPGs left.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but Square, help us!
Square?
Yeah, help!
Oh, what? You think they're going to make a Super Mario RPG 2?
Yeah, it's going to happen, right? It's going to happen. It's totally going to happen.
Sure, buddy. We'll see.
I can't believe Geno is going to be $15 DLC.
Somebody fucking put a paper Geno next to Mario in this game. It was like, dude, holy shit! And people were like, what? No way! And then they went to the thing and they're like, oh, fuck you.
God damn it. Don't play with me like that. Don't give me hope. That would be my reaction. Obviously right now, that's not what I'm thinking, but...
Yeah.
But, final words for me is just... I don't know, man. This ain't what I'm interested in. This isn't why I like Paper Mario.
Yeah.
I don't have any interest in this game whatsoever. I don't want to play it.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't.
I don't know if I want to play it either. I might not even make a review for it. I'm just gonna wait on this.
Yeah.
So far, it looks like people are liking it, though. I don't know what's the big idea. If they're just being apologetic, or if they just really think it's good.
I mean, there are people who did get on the Paper Mario train with Sticker Star, so...
Honestly, that's true. There were a lot of people that were like that. I was noticing in the comments as well on Twitter that a lot of people were just excited for this,
Yeah, but positivity typically gets you a lot of attention anyway, so...
Yeah. What did the Color Splash... Didn't the Color Splash trailers, weren't the Color Splash trailers, really bad?
I think so, yeah.
Well, 13k likes out of 5.8k dislikes. So far, that's... Wow. The other trailer's got a lot more, though. It's got 108k likes and 2.3k dislikes. And this has only been out for 3 hours now. So
let me just say that if you are watching this and you like it,
don't knock us. Don't get yourselves knocked down because of what we said. We grew up with a different era.
Yeah, we're boomers. We're Paper Mario boomers.
Paper Mario boomers. Yeah, we'll say that.
This just isn't why we play Paper Mario. That's all we gotta say.
That's what we're sad about. We're sad that we're not gonna see. Cause I can only play the 1,000-Year Door so many times. I've already played that game 15 times. Probably even 20 times, really. Now that I think about it, I can only play that game so many times. And actually be. Story. Exactly. Ah! I'm so sorry. We're gonna end it here, folks. I can't hear what you're saying. I'm really sorry. I ruined everything. Hello?
See you guys later.
See ya.